KD Beats. KD Beats. KD Beats.
Beats Planet.
Before we get started, we must show respect to those that have fallen in ritual combat. We must be classy. Victory or defeat, our energy must remain the same. We're a humble crew. We are. Everybody, please prepare these emojis, please. Prepare your water emoji. Prepare your salute emojis. Your nose wipes and your digs, please. You can spam the number 4 if you like. Did I mention the salute emoji? Get that one ready too. And whatever your drink of choice may be. That could be the liquor in a glass emoji. It could be the beer emoji, whatever it is. But we must show respect to those defeated in ritual combat. Detroit Lions and your fans, you have done well. Cheers. Appreciate y'all. Let me discuss a few things. Just so I'm incredibly clear. I don't want anything to be mistaken here as I spam my 4s in my own chat. Call into the show, please. 202-926-1127. Access code 309104. My energy's a little different this post-game show, right? Let me be clairvoyant Voch for a minute. Let me predict the future. Let me tell you what a lot of the naysayers would say. The naysayers, the critics, the detractors, the nonsensicals, you know, them. They'll be like, Voch, why was you so excited about all the Cooper Rush games that you won, but you're a little even keel with this game? I'll explain to you. When Cooper Rush wins you a football game, every game is to be celebrated. Because I hold a different standard for Cooper Rush. You understand what I'm saying? I hold a different level of expectation for what happens when he's on the field, you know? Let me tell you why I'm so even with this game, why I'm so chill with this game. I wouldn't say that I'm flat, but I'm very, okay, cool. Clap, clap, clap with this game. It's because we beat a team that we're supposed to beat. Right? And then, you know, somebody be like, but Voch, you were so hype about the Washington football Wizards. We beat those gentlemen, but you were super hype in that game. Aren't they a team that we're supposed to beat? Yes. But when quarterback 2 is your quarterback, the vibes are different. The vibes are different. And I just want everybody to be focused here, right? A quarterback change did, in fact, happen. Y'all be focused now. Y'all hang tight now. Boy, we beat the Washington football Wizards. I ran up and down the field. Boy, I was running around the crib. Excitement was in my veins when we beat up on some of these teams that we supposed to be beating. We line up against the Detroit Lions, man. We did what we were supposed to do, man. It wasn't clean. It wasn't clean. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't the best that we could possibly do. In real life, we supposed to put what? Come on, Chad. What was it supposed to be? It was supposed to be, what, 31 points at least? 35 points at least? Something like that. It was a little rough. But let me tell you what I liked about it. Because there's a lesson in every bar. Let me tell you what I liked about it. Yes, that was a team that we're supposed to beat. But we learned something new every day. Let me just get focused, man. Out of all the teams that we played against, the one thing that I can say about the Detroit Lions is that offense is potent. 34, 31, 35. So we're all in agreement that, you know, and this ain't me poo-pooing on Noah Brown because he had a solid day. But we were supposed to, right? What I was saying is we know that this defense is potent. We know that we're going to jump on the back of those guys. And we know that if we're to be led to prosperity, it'll be through them. There's a lesson in every bar. We were supposed to put up points on that defense. It wasn't perfect, but we got it done. We played 4 quarters for a reason. But what I found extremely impressive is that my defense got busy when we needed them to. Shaq, who's back to being Shaq the Vikings fan, in my chat box, he says, glad you're putting respect on Detroit, Voch. And you have to, right? Yes, Detroit's only won 1 game. But if you look at what Detroit has done throughout the year, maybe except for the New England game and especially this one, they put points on everybody. They put big points on everybody. So the conversation going into this game is, would our defense be able to hold up? So now we've seen this defense carry this team in 3 different situations versus an offense that is talented, an offense that is efficient, and an offense that puts up numbers. We've been great versus all of them. What I love the most about this performance, because there's a lesson in every bar, this performance has proven to me, and it's on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. This team has proven to me on both sides, and look, special teams as well, is that even when you're making mistakes, you can whoop ass. That's the point here. That's the point. Let me get focused right here. And I told you I'm not going to disrespect quarterback 2 another day in my life, right? I'm not going to disrespect quarterback 2 another day in my life because he did his job. But I feel like at some point we had to look at the offense the last couple of weeks and go, you know what? Even when we play our perfect football, this is our cap.
Stop the cap.
At some point, if we're playing the best football we could possibly play with quarterback 2, this is as high as we can go. That's the mindset. I've been saying all week, 4 brings you something different. So you mean to tell me on a day where we scored 24, when we should have 30, 31, when we possibly could have had 40, we put that up. We put 24-6 up. while making mistakes on both sides of the ball. Let me explain myself, because even the ceiling of what we could have done today can't be comprehended. Let me get focused, man. Y'all get focused, please. Please. Dak Prescott threw 25 passes today, right? And we were discussing all week, like, what's the magic number of attempts for Dak Prescott? And we were saying 25 attempts or so. I think everybody was on the same page of, we don't want to turn Dak into Garoppolo, but we can turn Dak into Romo. You understand? I would love to turn Dak into Romo. You understand what I'm saying? Let's lean on run and let's narrow that thing down as close as we possibly can. Let me just count this up. What's 15 plus 12? What it is? 17? 20? Shit, that's 27? 27? Zeke and Tony had 27 carries. Dak Prescott had 25 attempts. That's balance. It's balance. You can't beat balance. And on a handful of plays, it was a handful of deep passes or whatever, And while we're in the game, it looks terrible, right? We're in the game. We go, oh, well, we got a couple deep passes and a little inaccurate pass there. But in the grand scheme of things, Dak Prescott was on point. He wasn't perfect. By no means. He looked rusty. He looked like he. But I'll tell you what. If this is what we can do on a bad day, I'll be damned. Kellen Moore wasn't perfect. Offensive line was pretty bad. But if this is what we can do on a bad day, I'll be damned. I know sometimes my chat box can be, just a little bothersome. They say, oh my God, Voch, we're giving up so many runs. Look, run defense wasn't perfect. They don't have a 100-yard rusher, by the way, so that's to be mentioned. We don't have a 100-yard rusher. We had some penalties. We had some little miscues, but versus this offense, which is the Detroit Lions, and I don't want y'all to sleep on the Lions because of their record, man. There's a lesson in every bar. The Lions get busy on offense, but if the Lions get busy on offense, top 5 right? And if this is considered a bad day for this defense and they only get 6 points, I'll be damned. Look. There's a lesson in every bar, There's a lesson in every bar, But let me be fair. I love to be fair. Can I be fair? I love to be fair. Let me be fair and say this. If the playoffs was today, we'd be in deep shit. They ain't even the best sound drop for that. Watch this. If the playoffs was today, we'd be in deep shit. I think our defense would be fine. But we got some things that we can do. We got some things that we can do that can, that could probably get things done on offense or whatever. But if we had to take this team into the playoffs today, we'd be in some deep shit. I'll give you that. Voch ain't gonna lie to you. Voch is not gonna lie to you. If this was the playoffs today, probably be a little bit of trouble today. Most likely. Thank God it ain't. So what that means to me is that this defense has an opportunity to continue to get better. This offense has an opportunity to continue to get better. This play calling on offense, Kellen, will continue to get better. How I know we going to get better on offense, Voch? We always do. Like I said, this was a bad day for us. I wonder what a good day of offense looks like. Yeah, the Detroit Lions got a bad defense, whatever. I'll take these wins all the time. They coming off the bye. We coming off a tough fight. I take wins like this. This is the National Football League, man. You always gonna have tough wins, Tough wins gonna always happen. The Ravens just beat the Browns 23-20. That's a tough win. We ain't gonna talk about that. I'll talk about that. The offense will get on pace. I promise you. And when we get there, I'm going to Golden Corral. You understand me? I'm not worried about that. Special teams wise, Kevontae Turpin is going to get his opportunity. It's going to happen. I ain't worried about that. Y'all see Micah Parsons though? there needs to be a better word than clutch, you know? I feel like clutch for anybody. Panthers beat the Bucks, tragic. I feel like you can use the word clutch for anybody, you know? Like anybody that does well when the game is on the line can be considered clutch. Jordan Lewis made a clutch play, you know? DeMarcus Lawrence made an impact play, you feel me? Micah Parsons is special, man. It's different. It's different. Whether it be him running around that linebacker, whether it be him rushing the passer, whether it be taking blocking attention from the rest of the guys so they can get one-on-one looks, whether it be the damn Lions run a screen right behind him and he's chasing it down to keep the Lions out of the end zone, boy, whether it be getting a sack at the end of the game, man, or a sack and a half at the end of the game. We need to talk, man. We need to talk, bro. That dude's special, man. They only got Micah down for 1 sack, but he did so much more than that this game, bro. Micah Parsons down for 4 tackles and 1 sack. The box score can't tell you what Micah Parsons did today, man. As long as we're on the back of that dude, I feel great. Y'all ain't happen to see Trey Diggs today, did you? We just got to respect that man at some point. We got to. We got to. Y'all ain't see DeMarcus Lawrence, did you? We got to. We got to. We got to put some respect on these people at some point, man. Chad, if you had to guess who I'm about to apologize to, if y'all had to guess, who y'all think I'm about to apologize to? And when I make my point that this defense is going to get even better, this player that I'm about to apologize to has a big stake in why Voch feels like this defense is going to continue to get better. If I had to apologize to one dude, who y'all think it'll be, Chad? I'm going to give y'all a second. Whenever I see it, I'm going to hit the war call. I'm going to shout you out and give you a war call whenever I see it. If y'all had to, I'm not apologizing to LVE. He can go. I'm not apologizing to Tank. I've been hyping up Tank since he got here. It's a Chubbs. Appreciate you. Sam Williams. Did y'all see Billy D? God damn. Hey, man. I'm learning something about the Cowboys, bro. I'm learning something about the Cowboys and how they navigate. I'm learning something about the Cowboys and how they get down in terms of their draft and development program. They look at traits. See, Voch don't look at traits. See, players that aren't refined make me a little nervous, you know? I like my players to be a little more refined, you know? So when I see Sam Williams come into this team and he gets drafted in the second round, I didn't think that Sam Williams would play over Dante and Basham and Dorrance and, you know, and those guys. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think Sam would play over those guys. And to be fair, he didn't. To be fair, he did not. But there's something about what's going on with this development team. You know what I mean? Billy D got crazy today. Let me show some love to Sharon Coleman that dropped 100 in my PayPal also. Let me just. Sharon Coleman says, Voch, love your show. Keep it up regardless of the negativity. What a great return of Dak Prescott. Girl. I didn't anticipate, and we should definitely trust this scouting department and these coaches and things like that, man. Because I didn't anticipate most of these guys developing the way that they did so fast, right? Like, we knew Sam Williams was an athlete, you know what I mean? But we didn't anticipate on him developing this fast, you know what I mean? Developing like this, doing what he's doing like this, you know? Sam Williams was a dude today. Sam Williams was a dude today. You understand me? Let me see. Let me look at Sam Williams' numbers, bro. Let me look at and look. I couldn't find him at first because I was looking for Billy D and shit. But just another dude on this team that can take a game over, right? That get multiple sacks and take a game over. Drop flames in the chat for Sharon Coleman dropping 100 in my PayPal. Billy D got 2 sacks today, ladies and gentlemen. 2 sacks today. Other pressures, quarterback hits, miscellaneous tackles, and a goddamn body slam in the run game, boy. And a body slam in the run game, boy. Did y'all see the impact of Billy D today? I think there's something to be said about this defense and the levels of dudes, man. You know what I mean? Like the levels of dudes on this defense to where if one guy can't get it done, if one dude can't get it done, there's multiples of other dudes that get it done. Multiples. Multiples of dudes that get it done. In my mind, Billy D is going to have a bright ass future for the Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen. Like next year, like this probably be Billy D's. Like what's his name? Dante probably be gone. Basham probably be gone. We'll draft another dude to be new Basham or something like that. Billy D's going to take this thing over and we're not going to look back at all. That dude with Micah Parsons in the future, chef's kiss. We got a lot to talk about this week. Pros and cons. We got positive things. We got negative things. But long story short, we got a lot to talk. Did y'all see my cousin Tony today? See, man, it's just, bro, like it's so much to talk about today, bro. It's so much to talk about. And the phone lines are open. I would love to hear from y'all. It was a noon game, so we still got sunlight, so I ain't gonna be here forever. I'm gonna tap in with the phones. I'm gonna tap in with my guy Foots the King. I'm gonna hear from him. And we just gonna enjoy the rest of the games today, man. We're going to enjoy the rest of the games today. You know, I love a dirty win. And this is considered a dirty win, even though we got 24, should have had 31. I consider this a dirty win. And it just comes down to if we clean up our play, who's going to be able to stop us? If we simply clean up our play, who is going to be there to stop us? Shouts out to my Cowboys, bro. Shouts out to my Cowboys, bro. Let me get on the phones, man, see what y'all talking about. Then we're going to get Foots the King in here and see what he's saying. We got 1,000 people. We got 1,100 people watching live. Appreciate y'all. Just some other little future things to be looking for. Jordan Lewis was down. He got carted out. You know what I mean? But this just goes back to the depth of this defense, right? This is more than just, okay, well, when Parsons now on the field, Sam Williams tearing shit up. You know what I mean? It's a lot more than that, you know? But if Jordan Lewis goes down, we don't feel terrible about Deron Bland playing, you know? Like if Kelvin Joseph had to play, we don't feel terrible about Kelvin Joseph having to play. J-Ron Curse went out, like we was perfectly fine with Donovan Wilson. And now we playing both of them, you know? We on our way, chat. Let me tell you the remaining schedule. We got the Bears next week. That's another week to kind of get midseason form ready to go. You understand? We got a bye week. We'll rest up. Green Bay out here getting their ass kicked by the Washington Football Wizards. I can never. But we'll be watching them, of course. And then we have a very violent run of the Vikings, Giants, and Colts. That's a very violent run. But fuck them. We on our way. Let's get on these phones, see what we talking about, man. Let's start with Landlord. I don't see Set It Off Chris in here, but it's cool. Landlord, what's your water taste like, man? Landlord, what's your water taste like, bro?
Oh, it takes an excellent, sir. It takes an excellent.
Man, come on, man. Talk to me about your Cowboys on this.
Taking an excellent.
Talk to me, sir, please.
Okay. You know, this is a crazy little nasty, little musty game. You understand?
Yes, sir.
But one thing I will say, you know, Dak was a little rusty. You know, he still did the job. He did what he had to do. You know, the offensive line didn't play that well. You know what I'm saying? We turned the ball over. We did a lot of bad things. But you know what, Box?
Yes, sir.
You know what?
Yes, sir.
Your defense said it doesn't matter. Like 306 guys, they said they don't give a damn about none of that. They said they don't give a damn about it. They said they are sick of it. They tired of it. They don't want to hear none of that.
Come on, man.
They are here for it. They said they ain't one of them. They is him.
Come on,
you
man.
understand?
Yes,
That's
sir.
what they said. They didn't give a damn about none of that foolishness. None of the buffoonery affected your defense. They still came out to play. And you remember I said, you know, me personally, the Philadelphia Eagles gave up like 35. They played basketball with the Lions. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I wouldn't never, ever let my defense do nothing like that. But, you know, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? We gave up 6. You understand me?
Couldn't be me.
That's how we do. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just had to talk my talk, man. Your boys 5-2 going up into the Chicago, you know what I'm saying? We finna leave in the bye week.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be 6-2 more than likely.
Yep.
That's a great way to reset your team. Everybody refocus, come back out fresh and brand new, ready to make their playoff run. Man, let's go, Cowboys. Let's go.
Landlord from Alabama on all social media platforms. Appreciate you, sir.
All right.
And look, man, the NFC just a little competitive. You know what I mean? Just the NFC East just a little competitive. You know what I'm saying? And bro, and like I said, once again, man, shouts out to Cooper Rush, man. Cooper Rush kept us in this thing, man, before it's back, bro. And look, it's some of these. Look, Dak wasn't perfect today, right? He wasn't perfect, and I think we was grading him on a throw by throw basis, right? Because if you listen to a lot of people talk, you would assume that Dak had a bad game, had a weird game. Dak had like a throw to hit the grass, maybe a throw behind Gallup. One of his incompletions was the Noah Brown fumble, and like 2 other deep passes that was like covered up pretty well. But besides that, man, Dak Prescott ain't missed no work, man. Dak ain't missed no work today, and we was balanced, bro. That's what I love about it, man. I ain't looking for big numbers, man. I'm looking for balance, man. I'm looking for W's and balance. Are you kidding me, man? Let's get back to another call, man. Let's now look, after a while, I'm gonna lock this phone, man. So if y'all trying to get in. JR, what's up? JR, what up?
Wow!
What's good, brother?
How about them Cowboys, baby?
Come on.
Whoa!
Come on, JR. Come on, man.
But I'm on dad duty right now, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? How about them Cowboys? Right, you gotta keep you know what I'm talking about. I gotta keep you know what I'm talking about. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. I saw a lot in the chat.
Yep.
I saw a lot in the chat. Yeah, you got the Cowboys Jack doing my good job, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I saw a lot of negativity. I ain't like it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw a lot of critique. Good job, Millie. I ain't like it. You know, I'm not here to give no stats.
Yeah.
I'm not here to give no critique or no analysis. All I'm here to say, we won. Right. We won. Right. We shot the BB gun. They lost. They ate the applesauce. You know what I'm saying? The one thing I'm gonna say, you know what I'm talking about? Because you said, you know, we got clutch players, we got good players, and we got good plays.
Right.
The only thing I can say is that's better than a clutch play, a special play, is a blue chew play, because nobody helps you rise to the moment better than Blue Chew. And who had the Blue Chew play today? My man Trevon did. You see what I'm saying? I left my box of chicken in the car. I was listening on the radio coming from church. I was like, Sister King, you know what I'm saying? Coming from church, I heard Brad Sham, and this intercepts the ball. I was like, oh, let me get in here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trevon Diggs for the Blue Chew player today. That's all I got. I got my Blue Chew from last week left over. We about to have a party in here today.
Appreciate
you. How about them Cowboys, baby?
Appreciate it. Be loud over there. Appreciate you, JR. Appreciate you, JR. Good call, brother. Trey Diggs was incredible though. And look, not only Trey Diggs though, but look at your defense as a whole, right? Like your defense, it was the Trey Diggs pick, the Jordan Lewis pick, the D-Law forced fumble, and did Micah and Billy D force a fumble? I feel like Micah forced a fumble with his sack, and I feel like Sam forced a fumble with his sack. So that's 5. Bro, that's 5, bro. That's 5, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? When your team needed it, right? So the defense as a whole playing clutch. Dan Quinn's gonna be thrilled at the amount of turnovers that we got this week, man. But hey, you get them when you need them. Turnovers is turnovers, but you get them when you need them. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to the phones. Let's after this call, I'm locking the phones up. So if you're trying to get in, let me know. Brandon from Houston, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, Voch?
Coolin', my guy.
Man, water's tasting lovely.
Tell me about it.
Oh, man, it's just tasting great. I'm about to go get me one of them Trill burgers paid for by Dak haters who was hating at halftime, saying, oh, y'all suck. This is why y'all need to trade Dak and start Cooper Rush. And I'm just like, man, put 100 on it because we got 4, and I know for a fact we're going to beat that second half. So it was easy money today. We need to, I want to see what Damone Clark looked like, so maybe LVE ain't catching people and hugging people at the first down marker, Voch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe see what Kelvin Joseph looks like because we can get so much better, man. It's just a good day. O-line, like what people are not focusing on is Dak won convincingly with the worst O-line play. The O-line play, that was the worst than Cooper Rush had.
Yeah.
All 4 games whenever he won, and Dak dealt with it easy, Yep. I mean, he got sacked and stuff, but came out victorious, man. That's all you can ask for.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Brandon, appreciate you. Good call, sir.
All right, later.
Yes, sir. That's something else we got to talk about, man. This offensive line was not great. This offensive line did not play great, man, but we got to have this conversation, bro. I do think the O-line will play better. And look, I'm only grading the O-line. I'm only grading the O-line because I saw what they did last week. You know what I mean? And that Philly D-line, I consider it to be a really great D-line. And the Cowboys did their thing versus them. But the Lions D-line wasn't supposed to get off like that today. They weren't supposed to go crazy like that. But I do think that we'll clean it up eventually. But like I said, we got to get the midseason form. Once we get the midseason form, pray for me. AJ, the camera technology guy, what's up?
Hey, man.
Cool, my guy.
How about them Cowboys?
Come on, man. Talk to me.
Hey, I'll tell you how I feel right now. Right now, my pinky's up because my water tastes delicious.
Come on, man. You're supposed to.
I got the pinky up, and I'm doing that rich white guy laughing.
Come on, what you got for me? Talk to me.
Just some notes that I've actually been taking over the last couple of weeks, just so I can get out of here. So you've been looking for a name for this defense. Now,
yes.
This isn't a name for the defense, but you know the Dragon Ball Super, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this defense is hitting that ultra instinct.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Because I see all the parts just doing their job and reacting. Everybody just reacting, doing their job, well. Like we didn't do tackle great today, but one of the things that's also kind of fun with that tournament of power kind of thing that's going on, it's like we got our butts kicked, when we played against, the Bucks in the first game, but that's what had to happen to awaken the ultra instinct. Then the Eagles came in, kind of got our butts kicked there too, but that awakened a further purpose. It's like it's defense only right now, but now we're getting a little bit of the offense back into that, kind of learning how to do the whole thing. But eventually we're going to get to that point where we're going to get to that complete ultra instinct where it's going to be offense and defense. You can't stop us.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And let's see. I'll just leave you with since it's Sunday, I'll leave you with a little bit of church and what's been going on the last 5 weeks. A lot of people were worried about that whole Dak Prescott thing when he went down that week 1. But here's what I've always said. There is no difference between a blessing and a curse, only the way that you perceive it. Dak going down was a blessing for this team because it woke everybody up like we got to do our jobs that much more. that much better. Now Dak is back. Everybody's in that state of mind already, doing their jobs that much better.
Fair enough. Appreciate you, AJ. And listen, chat, one thing I'm not going to do today, though, chat, is I'm not going to argue with folks. You know what I mean?
The conference has been locked.
You're not about to catch me just arguing with a whole bunch of people for no reason. You know what I mean? I'm okay, yeah, I'm definitely not reading this. I'm not gonna waste my life energy fussing with folks, cussing at folks, discussing with folks. You know what I mean? It's a waste of our time. It's a waste of our time if we put energy into the nonsense. Like, we know what we saw today. And I feel like if you know what you saw, man, like that's all you need, man. That's all you need, bro. Like, there's going to be people that watch the same game you watched, and they still going to have their little nonsense, right? Somebody just tagged me to Colin Cowherd, like, oh, that's enough. Put Cooper Rush back in the game. And the problem is we don't follow up on none of this. We don't follow up on none of this. My mom was like, son, you just going to talk crazy about this man on his network? And I'm like, yes, I'm going to talk crazy about this man on his network. But it is what it is, man. Let's get Drummer Cam on the show, man. What's up, Drummer Cam?
Hey, man, Voch, it's been a minute. How you been?
Man, cooling, my guy. Just sipping this water, watching this game that ain't got nothing to do with mine and all that. We just chilling.
My water tastes great. It's not really water. It's more like Indago with some tonic, some lime. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Listen, Drummer Cam, though. Time out, Drummer Cam. Before you get started, chat, have y'all noticed that when y'all watch other games, it's not the Cowboys? Because I don't expect y'all to watch a whole bunch of games that ain't the Cowboys. But do y'all notice people do the CD thing, the little nose wipe thing? Like Debo Samuel just did it. Like, why we jocking CD like this? I don't like it. My bad. Go ahead, Drummer Cam.
Talk good. I really didn't know what to say because a lot is on my mind. What I narrowed it down to was, man, I think what's really awesome about this team is those halftime adjustments, because that's some shit we're not used to.
Yeah,
I don't think that's something. When Jason Garrett was the coach, we didn't have halftime adjustments. We didn't have that. We were going to go out and do the same shit. We got the right guys in the right positions. Now we actually make changes in our defense, like it's more turnovers and puts themselves in positions where they can, impact the game. And then we got a dude like Micah Parsons, taking your dude out at the one, and then we get a fumble recovery, and the whole game turns around. Like, those halftime adjustments are legit, and I think that's something that's not really talked about enough about this coaching staff. And I don't know. That's all I got. That's all I got, man.
I appreciate Drum Cam taking that, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, props to you, man. I'm looking forward to this week is the film session on the Patreon. If you're not a part of the Patreon, you should get on that shit, because the film sessions are legit, and you learn something about football every single time you get on. That's all I got, dude. Props to you. Volume. Peace out.
Appreciate you, Drummer Cam. Listen, man, Drummer Cam does have a point, though, in terms of, like, halftime adjustments or whatever, And this defense is a team, I feel like they get better as the game goes on. Especially if, like, situationally the football makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, the more the offense scores points, the more dangerous the defense gets. And we saw another example of that today. You know what I mean? Like, the defense the other side, the offense on the other side, they can do their slow, methodical game all they want. They can do the methodical game all they want. But once we score points, we put them in a hole. And I think the better the offense gets, the earlier and the sooner and sooner and sooner we put the other team's offense in a hole. And once they get in that hole, it's almost like they dig themselves deeper into it. You know, they dig themselves deeper into that hole, and then you allow the defense to really get crazy. You know what I mean? We don't always get turnovers on like rundowns and run plays, but we get sacks, we get turnovers, we get sacks, we get interceptions, bro. We get strip fumbles on sacks. We get busy with those. It's on our way, man. We on our way. Let's get Mr. Ronnie on the phone. See what he talking about. Hola, Theo.
Oh, how you doing? How you doing, nephew?
Man,
God bless you in the show like always. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just got a couple points. What you said about the two-headed monster, Micah, and I'm saying Billy D. Williams. Yep. Yeah. Shoot, that body slam was crazy. You see that? That reminded me like the old DDT damn near.
Man,
the way he body slammed him. And then also, too, with Dak at the home, you know what I mean? You know, he just got back, but the team was good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we had our hiccups there and there. But Brown, he got a tackle, too. I don't know. He looked like he was lost there in that feud. He looked like lost. A couple of tackles, like he was launching, and they were just body tracing him, just going right by him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? But otherwise, keep up the good work. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the water tastes very good, very good. And God bless you in the show and the family, and keep up the good work. You know that.
Appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and enjoy all week when Cowboys get a W like this. Good call. Good call. Listen, man. It's the fact that we all call him Billy D. Now, look, Sam Williams, he does not exist anymore. Sam Williams does not exist anymore. He is Billy D for the remainder of the way. And the one thing I always want, right? I always wanted like you know, things that I say to end up in, you know, like off-season peanut butter, you know, calling Sam Billy D or something like that, like ass whoop. I always want those names to be universal outside of my show. And it happens a lot, man. Off-season peanut butter is off-season peanut butter has taken a mind of its own and it's taken off. I want to see how many people just start, like, if we just keep calling him Billy D, I wonder how many people just continue to call him Billy D. I don't know. We'll talk about it, man. But to what Mr. Ronnie was saying, though, I do think there's something to the momentum changing, like with Sam, with Billy D, right? You know what I mean? Like when you make a play that's cool, a big play, cool, but when you pick somebody up and body slam them, like if you body slam a gentleman, like, come on, man. It just makes you want to go a little harder, man. DJ, what up?
Hey, what's up, Voch? How you doing? Number one, can you hear me? I'm in the car, brother.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, sound like you blasting off to the moon right now, but we can hear you, baby. It's Cowboy W, DJ. What's good with you?
Hey, what's good, man? That's the reason I'm tapping in, because my son had a football game, so I had to miss the whole thing. I did my best to, you know, keep up with the stats, but I'm tapping in with you to kind of get the nuanced take of the stuff that the stat sheets didn't show. Like, I've been listening for about 20 minutes now, so I got a little bit of it. But what did the eye test tell you today? Was the offense a little bit more effective? You know, how did Dak look? Was there any rust there to begin with? Anything like that?
I think the whole offense was rusty altogether. You know what I mean? I think we definitely could have been better at all three levels. You know, quarterback, offensive line, wide receivers. I think our running backs were fine. I think Kellen Moore probably could have called the plays a little bit better. Our defense was dominant. We gave up yards, of course, but I think our defense is a defense that's gonna give up rushing yards. Like they're gonna give up plays here and there. But I think I don't mind giving up yards if they only get 6 points the whole day. You know what I mean? I'll take that every day of the week. So in my mind, I think we played a very rusty game, a very lackadaisical game or whatever. But shit, 24-6, and look, it should have been 31-6. Noah Brown fumbling on the damn 3. Like, if we did what we did today, bro, I'll take that, man. I'll take that because we're going to take this foundation and build on it. And before you know it, mid-season form will definitely be a thing. So I'll take it.
For sure. And then last thing, because what I was seeing from the score is, like, for instance, against the Eagles last week, it was very apparent that the Cowboys would have the ball, then the Eagles had the ball immediately. And it seemed like, just following along where I could look in on the phone or whatever, it looked like even if we didn't score or didn't do anything, we were keeping up with the field position side of things. And I'm just trying to make sure that kind of lined out like I thought it was looking at the phone.
Yeah, sure. I mean, and, I can also say that, we could confidently do some things on offense because we knew that if we punt and pin them down and play defense, that we'll be fine. There was a couple fourth downs that I thought we would go for that we'll normally go for, but maybe we didn't have to be so aggressive because we got a defense and a punter that can pin guys in. You know what I mean? So I think we got a lot of stuff that we could clean up, but I think we're just overall fine at the end of the day. We'll be good to go.
For sure. Keep doing your thing, man. I appreciate it. Who else could I call in and be like, hey, man, what did you see today? You the one of the few that I've ever seen that I could call in and do this with, you and Mr. Steele. So I appreciate you, man. Good job. I give you your flowers every time I talk to you. But I'll get off and keep listening.
Appreciate you, DJ. And shouts out to Will Steele.
Yes,
he's the best in the business. Shouts out to him. I'm going to get the super chats in a minute, y'all. Y'all hang tight with me. Let's get Dan on the phone. This ain't Danny from earlier. This is Dan. But what's up, Dan?
What's up, boss?
Coolin', my guy. What you got for the show?
No, two things. Number one, like I said, that guy called in about a name for the defense. This is the Debo defense. This is the mother Debo defense. Straight up, shut down, and I gotta give props to Dorrance Armstrong because let me tell you something. I was scared about letting Randy Gregory go. He ain't done shit. He ain't done shit all season, and we have Armstrong who's in here, who's been an absolute beast. This team reminds me of the Giants team that won the Super Bowl. Two-headed monster running back, good offensive line, and an amazing defense.
yeah, for sure. 7 pass rushers. Man, Giants had waves of dudes that can get sacks, and Cowboys do too.
We got 3 guys who may have double-digit sacks. You got Armstrong, Parsons, and Lawrence. You got 3 guys who could have double-digit sacks this year. Tell me this defense is not the best in the league by a lot. By a lot. I put it up against Buffalo. I put it up against Miami. Against 49ers. 49ers, I mean, come on. I think this year we're built to win in the playoffs better than we've ever had before, by a lot.
Fair enough. I don't disagree at all. Appreciate you, Dan. Did you have one more? Did you have something else?
No, that's it, man. Keep doing your thing.
Appreciate you, man. The Cowboys currently have 24 sacks altogether, looks like. Hold on, let me get that up out of there. Appreciate you, Dan. Yes, so the Cowboys have 24 sacks altogether. I want to see what it looks like broken down individually because we got it individually. I think we ain't got it individually. I'm going to find it individually because he said something interesting. And look, I've been saying this for a minute, so I do agree with him. I do think that this Cowboys defense got let's see, Dallas Cowboys. I think this Cowboys defense does have some Giants in it or whatever. That's Cowboys stats. Because, and I always make this point, right? And if y'all watch my show every day, y'all keep hearing me say the same things over and over. But that Giants defense had waves of dudes. Like they had multiple dudes that can do stuff for you, right? And he said we could probably have multiple dudes that got double-digit sacks. And I feel him because I think we can, right? Micah Parsons currently has 6 sacks. Dorrance got 5. DeMarcus got 3. Dante got 3. Okay, and this is not including the day. So including the day, Micah will have 7. Billy D will be on the list right now. Billy D wasn't on the list at first. Chat, if you had to say that how many of us will have how many Cowboy pass rushers will have double-digit sacks? How many guys do you think it'll be? How many guys do you think it'll be? It's how funny it is, right? Charles Budd, I'm just talking about the dominant Giants offense. I mean, the dominant Giants defense. Charles Budd in the chat box says the Cowboys are missing a dominant linebacker. I got you, bro. It's okay, man. It's all right. We're missing a dominant linebacker. I'm with you, player. Sure be nice if we had a linebacker that can dominate a game, huh, boy? That'd be cool. In terms of double-digit guys, I think Micah and Dorrance for sure. That's crazy. We're talking about Dorrance for sure. D-Law could possibly get that. I think we're going to keep getting sacks, bro. I just think we'll keep getting sacks. But you know what, though? If we had a dominant linebacker, bro. True Blue State, he says, I think he means middle linebacker. Wish we had a dominant middle linebacker, huh? Let me call Fuster King then. Let me just call Fuster King and see what he said. I'm gonna ask Fuster King if he think we got a dominant linebacker. I'm just gonna ask Fuster King. Yeah, I wish I had a dominant a dominant middle linebacker.
3 0.
Oh, Fuster King hung up on me. Well, Fuster King, a dominant linebacker. Let me try one more time, man. See if I call Fuster. Because sometimes I call Fuster, take me to voicemail. It don't even be. Yeah, it's ringing now. All right, cool. Tap in with Fuster King. See what he's talking about. See what Fuster say. Tap in with Fuster King. See what he's talking about. I'm going to give one more ring and I'm going to hang up.
Call has been forwarded to us.
Don't worry about it. We're going to hang up on Fuster. Let's get back to the phones. We got 5 more callers. Let's get Damon in here, see what he's talking about.
Chelsea there by you.
Turn me down. What up, Damon?
What's good, Voch?
What's good, my guy? What you got for the show?
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just clinking this ice on this tall glass of James Slater sweat.
Come on, man. Relax, sir. Relax.
Never.
What's good?
Never.
What's good?
Never. You know it's Slater sweat gang all day.
My God. Talk to me about your Cowboys, man. What you see today?
Hey.
Yep.
All right, man. So, look, first off, I enjoyed the game, man. The defense is dominant, man. I'm really, really loving what we're doing.
Yep.
The one gripe that I do have, though, is we got to start moving Micah around a little bit, man. With this whole him being on the left side or the right side, we see exactly what teams are doing to us now. If Micah's on the outside, they're going to either throw a screen to his side or they're going to run it directly at him. I don't understand why this man is not attacking the A-gaps a lot more like he did last year. It just seems like we're starting to get a little bit predictable as far as Micah goes, and they figured out a way to take him out of the game. That's like my biggest gripe. Obviously he had the strip sack at the end, but he's having to work extra hard to make an impact on the game now, man. I just feel like we need to move him around a little bit.
If there's anybody I trust to fix it, is Dan, man. Dan Quinn got this, bro. I think anytime the defense has something that they're not good at, Dan finds a way to fix it. So luckily, if that is a problem, I think it'll get fixed. Man. No matter what issue we have, man, it's gonna get fixed.
I mean, I hope so too. It's just been a little troubling, man. I think it's been like the last 3 weeks straight. They've basically figured out. I mean, if Micah's on the right side or the left side, they just gonna throw it to that side or run it to that side, man. So that is like my only thing. I just hope that we do start moving him around a little bit. But other than that, man, this defense is absolutely nasty, boy. They're like Charmin because they stay in your ass.
Come on, let me get you up out of here. That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, man.
Yo,
Be easy.
Damn, that's a good one. Appreciate you, man. That was a good one. Let's get Reek on the phone, man. If y'all haven't noticed, I trust Dan Quinn. What up, Reek?
What's going on, Voch?
Cool, my guy. What you got for
What's going on, Cowboy Nation?
Yes, sir.
Good win. It seems like Dak Prescott and Kellen Moore been starting. It seems like Dak Prescott and Kellen Moore's been starting off these games the same since the San Francisco game.
Okay.
Since the first game against the Buccaneers. Hello?
Yep, go ahead.
Since the first game against the Buccaneers, man, we started too damn slow, man. For some reason, that Amari Cooper not being out there, a wide receiver that can create space by itself, him a route running, a route technician type of wide receiver being out there, I think that's giving us a little bit of problems too, because it seems like it's taking longer for CD and Gallup to get open. You know what I mean? Because you know that, like, I don't like Dak holding the ball that damn long. That's a little problem I had. I know this is his first game back since the injury. I've seen some improvement, a little bit of improvement out of him, as far as us getting the ball down the field. That's cool. But if the Cowboy, Jerry Jones and them, gets to see if somebody's out there in the market, if they can make a trade for another wide receiver, because we don't know what James Washington can bring to the table. We need an over-the-hump player, because we see we're a good enough team. The defense is going to turn up. The special teams is going to turn up. But we need the offense to score points. If we can score points, that's a trifecta, man. I don't believe nobody can stop us. Even with bad linebacker play, I still don't think nobody can stop us. If we can call the right plays and run the ball right too, I think we could beat damn near anybody in the league on any given Sunday. And that's what I really want to see. I see other teams like San Francisco. That was a good chess piece move for them to go get McCaffrey. My thing is, I don't want the organization just to sit down and not do nothing. If we can find a way to get better to help this man out, to help Dak out, that's cool. And one more thing, and I'm going to land my plane. Devontae Turpin, I heard a little interview that Law was playing for a quick second. The man said, put the ball in my hand, let's make some magical things happen. The man said he just wanted the ball in his hand. Offense or special teams, I'm with him 100% on that. All right, y'all. Peace.
Appreciate you, man. I don't want to get carried away with this whole starting slow business. You know what I mean? I don't want to get carried away with it. You know what I mean? It's not really a talking point that I get into. You know what I mean? It's all about execution, bro. And I don't even think it's always something that you can put on Kellen. And look, you know, and it's whatever. People will remember whatever they want to remember. They, you know, whatever. But I shit on Kellen when Kellen deserves to be shit on. I do it all the time. And I think sometimes Kellen can be better. I agree. Kellen can definitely be better sometimes. But I feel like when you get penalties, I don't know what else you could do. Like when you get like certain down and distances because of like mental mistakes or misassignments or whatever, I don't know what you could do about it. You feel me? So, yeah, you can always do better to start quicker. But I think if you want to start quicker, you should simply just execute. Just block up front, catch the ball, throw the ball, run the ball properly, and you'll be fine. You know? So I just can't put starting slow on two people. Can't do it. Dwayne, what up?
Hey, Voch, how we doing, man?
Coolin', my guy. What you got for the show?
First and foremost, of course, let me give props to you, man. You're still the best out there. You know, we love you. Please keep doing what you're doing because you're the king of cowboy content.
Appreciate you, my guy.
Anyway, I ain't tripping about Dak. Dak's going to eventually be Dak. I ain't worried about that. We're looking good. I believe in the old school power offense, speed defense. I'm loving the defense is just flying into the ball. That's what you got to do.
Right.
But I want to ask you, how come we can't just line up, give Tony Pollard the ball, and just grind people up the whole game? Why? What's the problem there? Why? It seems like we have everything to do that. Why is that not happening?
And you know, man, I think we need to step back and look at this thing from a more broad level, because it ain't like Tony didn't get the ball today. Like Tony got Tony got his ball. Yeah. Tony got his carries.
But can we feed him? Huh? I mean, I just want to feed that boy.
Yeah.
that team get at least 20 a game.
I think.
Am I the only one thinking that?
I think that's a lot. I think you need Zeke and Tony and Dak. And I think
agree.
I think we were pretty balanced today. We threw the ball 25 times. We ran the ball with them 27 times. I mean, Turpin got a carry. Dak apparently got 3 carries. That must have been a sack or something. And then Lamb got his carry or whatnot. So I think you have to mix things up though. Tony's not. I don't think Tony's a guy that'll succeed as volume dude. Shouts out to the volume. I don't think Tony's a 20 carry guy. Honestly, I think Tony's a mix it up, throw him in, and he'll get you a big play dude. But I think Zeke is better for the grind you down over the course of a game type of dude. You know what I mean? I do think that we could have been better at just giving Zeke the football and some of those shorter yardages or whatever. But like I said, we got time to catch a groove as an offense, so we'll be good to go.
I think the power running game going with that speed defense that we got. That's a winning combination. I think we can go far with that. And props out to Sam Williams, man. That dude was dominant today. Yeah. Sam went crazy today, man. Sam got busy. Appreciate you, Dwayne. All right, then. Thanks.
Chat, did y'all ever hear me say that Tyler Smith is the second best offensive lineman in the league? I mean, pardon me, the second best left tackle in the league. Have I ever said that? Have I ever said that Tyler Smith was the second best left tackle in the league? I drop my rankings every year, and Tyler ain't been better than what's the name? Now I probably said second best tackle on the team. I probably said that. I probably say second best tackle on the team all the time. God damn. I ain't never said that, man. Context. I know of this guy, Connor Livesay. I've seen him before. I see him a lot on Twitter. He was saying how bad Tyler Smith has been. Or whatever, right? He was just making his tweets about how bad Tyler Smith has been. And I can agree that Tyler Smith has been bad. And I think I've been ridiculous on the record of trying to get Tyler Smith back at guard. And then somebody just hopped in there and it was like, Voch Lombardi, and they tagged me and everything. It was like, Voch said he was the second best left tackle in the league. And I'm like, yo. Voch did not say that. Whatever the opposite of indubitably is, that word. Damn. And then Q, you the last one today. What's up, brother? What you got for the show?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on with you, Voch? It's been a couple of years since I talked to you, bro. I'm actually over here in St. Vincent in the Caribbean, man, in med school. So I don't get the chance to actually catch the games over here, man. So I have to watch it play-by-play on my phone, man. But I just wanted to call in. I'm watching you, man. I wanted to call in and make a couple comments. Look, I'm not going to complain about a win, okay?
Sure.
They were in the top 5 offensively, okay? Mm-hmm. The boys balled out, period. As far as sacks, like you said, we got 5 sacks today. We're on pace to get about 50 before the year is out. But, they're still going to complain, man. I don't care if it was a soccer score. We won the game. You got the 3- and 4-letter networks, the Stephen A's and the Max, the other guy. They always come with this, well, you haven't done that in 27 years. But what they don't tell you, though, Voch, is in those 27 years since we won in 96, there's only been 13 teams that have won the Super Bowl. 13 in 27 years. Mm-hmm. But they never talk about the other 18 teams that haven't won. But they're quick to say what we haven't done. Yep. Okay? But hey, man, great win for us. I don't care how we win. We won. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit for the offense to catch up to the defense. But we're going to be all right, man. And to the caller that said go out and try to get a receiver, I just don't think the Jones or them, they're going to do that unless you have a star player hurt. Yeah. I think what will probably happen is once they get Washington back, they'll probably – I like to see Lamb go back in the slot because Lamb is pretty much unstoppable when he's in the slot. And I got a feeling that's what they're going to try to do. Sure. But I'm curious to know what's going on with the young receiver we drafted this year. I mean, I haven't seen him on the field, but maybe once or twice. And and the last thing was I can't wait to see Cox Jamal Clark and Parsons on the field at the same time, man. So this defense is great now, but they're going to be super great when they get these guys in the game, man.
Yep.
And I appreciate you taking time to listen to me, Bosh.
Q, fantastic, man. Appreciate you. This is home. You can leave and come back whenever you want to, man. Good call. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Okay. I mean, take care of yourself, man.
Yes, sir. 49ers. Look, man. Christian McCaffrey. Yo, why you grabbing that man's foot like that, bro? Christian McCaffrey down there playing around with his shoes and his socks. And I just bet everybody like, oh, what's wrong with it? I hope Christian McCaffrey don't get hurt after this trade, man. But Jalen Tolbert, bro. Jalen Tolbert, yeah, he just wasn't ready, man. Jalen Tolbert just simply he doesn't play on any team's units, so he'll have to be a better receiver than somebody. He's just currently not that, so that is what that is. James Waldron dropped a dime in the super chat and says, instinct is a lie, told by a fearful body hoping to be wrong. When you base your expectations only on what you see, you blind yourself to the possibilities of a new reality. Dude from Avatar. Appreciate you, James Waldron, dropping a dime in the super chat. That's actually fire, by the way. That's actually fire. Why everybody calling me knowing I'm at work? What's going on with y'all? Let's get into some supers. And we'll go home. Relatively. I'm home already. But I can at least clock out and watch football the rest of the day with confidence because Cowboy W, you feel me? Sick of this. Chill. Cowboy W. What's y'all water? My water.
Perfect.
Man, my water.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Let's get into the super chats, all right? Super chats. Appreciate y'all for doing that, by the way. Today is the 23rd. And there's my little one right there. He says, Voch, I should have known you was streaming. What up? What up, my guy? I'm gonna call you when I end the show. Y'all know I work on Sundays, Trey. Come on, man. Come on, Trey. I'll be home in a couple of weeks though. Shouts out to my little one, bro. Let's see. Where we at? Or my young one, by the way. He 19 now, but he's still my little one, man. 23 or the 23rd. Today's the 23rd. Let's see where we at. We got a lot of supers on the volume side. Damn. Appreciate the Shaq. Catch you tomorrow. All right. B-Wee, we read it. Otis says the offense ain't doing Dak any favors at all. Sure, but we'll be good to go. We're fine. Dorian says trade Dak and start Cooper Rush. That was crazy. We read that one. We was talking about Queen Latifah. Is anybody watching The Equalizer? Y'all watching The Equalizer when it's done? Josh Rander. I think the Detroit O-line is pretty good. Yeah, we read that one. Packers blowing it again. Shouts out to Jeffrey Thistle. Man, Micah went crazy, man. I know. Dorian says, where do you rank CD against other wide receivers in the league? Give me a little more time and I'll let you know. Give me to the end of the year and I'll let you know. That's normally when I get my grades right, you know. I want to grade you on the body of work, you know. B-Wee says, sipping on this peach sweet tea. Appreciate you, brother, for your contribution twice today. Josh Rander dropped 5 and says, this is how fans wanted us to win. Yup. Yes, exactly. This what y'all thank you, Josh. He says, we did it. What's the issue? D played lights out. Offense played good and made one hurtful mistake. Dub. Exactly, Josh. Josh, this war call is for you, sir. This war call for you, Josh. People say they didn't want the big flashy offense no more, man. That's facts. We didn't want to lead the league in offense no more. We just wanted to hand the ball off, make some throws here and there, Play some defense. That's what they wanted. That's what we got. They didn't want the big flashy offense. We wanted dirty wins. They wanted to meander downfield. Can I get slugs in the chat, please? They wanted to just meander downfield. That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. Appreciate you, Josh. Vance says even Dak's first pass thrown in the triple coverage was a dime to. You ain't lying. You ain't lying, cuz even when Dak was in triple coverage, he hit CD in the hands. For sure. Save me a seat at Golden Corral. I got you, Vance. Appreciate you. Q-Dog Drop 5 says, love the win. Reversing the fourth quarter, I hate it. Really, Zeke and Pollard killing it. Definitely dominating. Special teams dominating. McCarthy needs to help offense. Yep. And Armand George says our run defense needs a lot of improvement. Does it though? Does the run defense need a lot of improvement? I mean, we can get better, but do they need a lot of improvement? Perfect. All right, and let's get to the Voch side. See what y'all talking about. I love this beat, by the way. This beat is just, it's so incredible, man. It's so perfect for me. It's just so perfect for me. It's perfect. Let's see. Got a lot of supers, boy. Oh, we're going to be here for a minute. We got a lot of supers, boy. How did I miss these? I've been looking at the chat all day. How did I miss these? Darius Marshall dropped 5 for the love. Appreciate you. We read Twan. Y'all talk about that dime pass as loud as y'all was hating. Come on, Will. Oh, you spitting today. Will spitting today. He says, talk about Dak Prescott throwing that dime as loud as y'all was hating on him. Talk to him. Scott says, my biggest issue with Lamb is he too often does not attack the football. He waits for it and allows the defense to attack and disrupt. I don't disagree at all. And I just see in the chat, Russell Simmons Jr. says, yes, the run game needs an improvement. Keep it a G, Voch. Yes, I don't disagree that the run game needs an improvement, but I've been saying that the run game is not killing you. And it's not killing you. Yeah, it can get better. The whole team the pass rush can get better. But when I think about run game killing you, I think about what we did to the Rams 2 years ago. It was like 2017 or something, 2018, 2019, where we had 200-yard rushes. Like Zeke had 106, Tony had 180 or something. That's a problem in the run game. I don't know. Jamal Williams had 15 for 79. Yeah. I mean, that's an efficient 15 carries, but that ain't run game killing you, I don't know. Dylan says peanut butter jelly smoothie from Emerald City Smoothies. Will says Tony Romo the op like Aikman. He trying to down Dak for sure. Desmond Lighton dropped a dime and says, okay, we read yours. Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you, Des. You've been holding us down today. Called in and everything. Dylan Culture says the game ain't over. Get that bum off the phone. Y'all be nice now. That was 2018 Rams? Yeah, for sure. Now, if somebody get 200-yard rushes versus us, we need to talk. We need to talk. Trent says, that's why I call. Yep, got you. Jake Downey says, Dallas is going to break their back. Yep, got you. Read that one. Antoine says, Dak called that series at the line and says, that's the, yep. Dak doing his job is the difference, man. J.R. Gower dropped a dime in the super chat for the love. He just wanted to hold us down. Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you, sir. Trenton Varville says, is Tony your actual cousin? No, but we had the same last name. John Jar Binks, that's hilarious, says, but Voch, Cowboy fans are cheering. We want Cooper at the game. Don't get distracted, man. Do not get distracted. Cam McNeil says, can we get rabbits in the chat for Turpin? We need an emoji for Turpin. We'll figure it out. Once he scores, we'll definitely figure it out. Jake Downey says, I hope they left room. Yeah, we read that one. John Jarbink says, this just saying the Lions fans. It was a Lions fan, so they could get 4 off the field. It was Lions fans, so they could get 4. Oh, the Lions fans were the ones screaming, "We want Cooper." Okay, I got it. That's hilarious if that's true. That is hilarious if that's true. Scott Mick came back and says he dropped 5 and says Anthony Barr is average. We got to fix that, man. We got to fix Anthony. We got to fix the other linebackers not named Micah Parsons for sure. Daniel DiBiase came and dropped a deuce in the super chat that was recent, and Antoine Fair says it was law. What law do? What law do? Daniel dropped a deuce, says we miss Pollard wide open for sure. What happened with that? Damn, it feels good to have 4 back, don't it though? Dallas defense got me 28 points, 11-7 gave me 10.5. Yeah, shouts out to fantasy guys, man. If you got Dallas defense and fantasy like I do in all my leagues, we definitely putting up points in fantasy, bro. Big Dog dropped a dime and says, that was a fun W. Appreciate what you do, Voch. Salute to you. The Dak disrespect is ridiculous. Mid-season form is coming, like you say, Voch. And Dak is about to put doubters on notice, like on the volume. Appreciate you, sir. Sick of these Cowboy haters. Sick of these Cowboy. Sick of these Cooper Rush fans. Sick of these Eagles. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of Colin Cowherd on the internet is what I'm sick of. Colin Cowherd on Twitter is making me sick, but it's cool. The Seahawks beating the hell out the Chargers 17-0. Jake Downey says firecracker emoji for Turpin. As a family, we'll definitely figure that out, but Turpin's on his way. Call them boys Scar because they killed a lion. Oh, come on. Can't call him Scar. Shouts out to KD, man. KD. He said, salute Vacho. He dropped 5. Appreciate you, KD. Salute to you, sir. Voch, we won the damn game and people still hating on Dak. I need to take my blood pressure meds. I know, David. We'll be all right, though. George dropped the deuce for the love. Stewie dropped the deuce and says, call Simple Man back, Voch. I don't want to call nobody, man. They disappeared when because look, Eagles fans was all up here, and look, not Alex in particular, because Alex is cool, right? Alex is cool, but these other Eagles fans, man, that was up here like, oh, can't wait to see the Cowboys lose today. What the hell? I ain't seen them. What the hell? I ain't seen them. They gone. Aaron dropped a dime and says Micah's ability to chase down plays where he was clearly out of and might have saved us this game. Yo, that screen Micah chased down. That screen Micah chased down. That could have been 7, but it ended up being a turnover. Most clutch play of the game, bro. I might break that one down because I don't know. Jakal Pate dropped a dime and says, F all that nice tea. We got to deal with great value McVay. Why great value? Because it ain't the real thing. 3rd down, trying to be cute, going outside. Tell him to be boring, then throw the splash play. Example, Dak 4-quarter touchdown. You know, I got you. Hey, look. Jakal, we'll work on that, man. Don't worry about it. We good. We good, man. And Daniel's back talking about the Debo defense, the daddy Debo defense, triple Ds. Oh, man. Yo, chat, it's been a day, man. But like I said earlier, we have the advantage. Coleman Cowboy dropped the deuce. Love you to pieces. We have the advantage because we get to watch the football the rest of the day in confidence, man. Love y'all, man. Eugene dropped the 5 in the Cashapp. He says for all the naysayers.
Basically, fuck them.
Appreciate you, Gene. Yeah, man, and it's stay focused, man. Stay focused. We will have film this week, twice. We will have film in the Patreon. Y'all be sure to tune into that patreon.com/Voch Lombardi, the long form film sessions. Stay focused, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Stay focused. And I love y'all to pieces. Enjoy this W. Enjoy the rest of the week. Enjoy the rest of the games today. Be sure to tap in, man. We got work through tomorrow, man. VOCHLOMB ARDL on all platforms. And let's go find somebody we can go raid real quick, man. Let's go find somebody we can raid real quick. I gotta use the bathroom, but I gotta go. Well, we'll raid somebody. Hey, you know what? Let's raid E2 Blue now. Let's raid E2 Blue now. Shouts out to Law, but me and Law got the big numbers. Let's show some love to E2 Blue in now. Let's see what they talking about. Hold on. Let's unmute.
We're gonna stop that running. Who are they running backs besides the?
Hey, let's go.
Herbert and Montgomery are good.
Let's go show some love, man.
Their running backs are actually pretty damn good.
Let's go show some love, man. Let's run over to E2 Blue channel. I'm dropping a link in the chat box right now. Let's see if we can get them to shout the chat box out real quick before we go.
Him, yeah.
Voch Raid, go let them know. Voch Raid. Voch Raid on E2 Blue channel. Let's show some love in the chat real fast. Let's show some love to them real quick. Get their numbers up a little bit.
It's just like the Lions game. They ran a lot.
Let's get a Voch Raid over there.
So Voch Raid.
Let's get them numbers up over there.
Voch Raid. What does that mean?
They don't know.
Voch told them to come to my channel.
They don't know the raid.
That's what happened.
They don't know the raid. They don't know the raid.
They have small backs, but they good. Wait, what?
Boy,
small back.
Boy, if you don't shout my chat box out, man.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Man, if you don't
shout
so now we gotta stay on, huh?
Shout out to Voch Lombardi, man.
Yeah. Hey, shoot.
Make sure y'all come and subscribe to the channel while y'all in here. You guys that are Voch rating, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I was about to say, shoot, tell Voch we need to all three of us do a show. He must have been watching what we was talking about.
He
probably was watching.
He was smelling the fact that we was talking about him. So
yeah.
Y'all go ahead.
Y'all was talking about me? Y'all was talking about me? What y'all say about Voch? What y'all say about Voch?
My man.
What y'all say about Voch?
Man. What up, Voch?
I ain't even know. What y'all say about me?
What up, bro?
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, y'all.
Good job, chat.
We're gonna be doing more of these live streams.
Good job, chat.
Me and DMV gonna be doing more of that.
Good job, chat.
We in here, baby. We gotta get it clear. We was just talking about the draft and everything, like that whole experience. I think it was lit.
Yeah, Voch, we was talking about how the whole fan base missed the whole 2017 draft experience. Like, we should have had a camera following this, bro, because they missed all of that. They missed all of it.
It was fire.
Yeah,
I agree.
The draft this year, man. I know you said you getting back in shape, but I'm gonna bring you a bottle of mumbo sauce, bro.
Come on, man. We're trying to get in shape, man.
Next time we come to Texas, bro, we definitely gonna bring you some mumbo sauce. I got some for you, bro. And we're gonna bring the Negro chicken too with
Y'all don't want me to lose no way, man. Shouts out to E2 Blue. Shouts out to John G. John G's channel is DMV Fanatic. So type that in. Find him over there. E2 Blue is E2 Blue Entertainment, man. Show some love to everybody in this community, man. Shouts out. Appreciate y'all for running over there and making this raid happen, man. Love y'all to pieces. And that's all I got for y'all today, man. Now y'all can, we can what's the word? Not dismiss. We can adjourn the live stream or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can go wherever you like. Have a little recess, you know what I mean? Dismiss the court. Love y'all to pieces, man. I'll tap in with y'all tomorrow for the film and live at volume on 306. And I love y'all to pieces, man. Y'all hold down for the Doski Woski, the P-Ski, Wee-Ski, man.